Hello everyone! The purpose of this video is to show you how to set up Office Onslaught for regular gameplay that isn't the first tutorial. The game is separated into the following components. You have the main game board where all play will interact, and you have the bad things and the good things. You'll start off by selecting a goal that you wish to play against. This can either be drawn randomly, or you can select something prescribed, whatever you agree on. Usually this will just involve shuffling and playing whatever's randomly there. Get something else here. Okay. So you would then draw this card, which is the top of your deck. The goal will always be placed at the top of the center of the task queue, which are this 3x3 grid right here in the center of the board. The next thing that you will do is draw a random environment. I'm going to pick this here. Your environment goes in the top left square of the board right here. All right. If you're just getting acclimated to the game or haven't played a lot of deck builders, it's recommended that you play on side A of both of these cards, as it will be a little bit easier to get into some of the other mechanics that are taking place. If you want to ramp up the difficulty at all, feel free to flip the card from side A to side B. That changes the difficulty of the powers here and the type of copy required in order to overcome. You also have the option of making environment cards harder by flipping them to their reverse side as well. Okay, so you'll also have 36 task cards. Those will be shuffled, flipped over, and placed as an entire stack in the task stack right here. The next thing that you'll do is take the drama cards. There are 18 drama cards in the game. You will shuffle those, flip them over, and every game you will draw a random 10. So we're going to select 10. And your drama will go to the left of the drama track right here. All right, now it's time to select the good things. You will select your characters, which is the left-hand column here. Different fantasy races are your character. And your classes are on the right here, 9 different character classes. You will shuffle those each. And what you'll do is, from playing 1 to 6 players, you will draw 3 of each of these cards for 2 players. Those 2 players will select which character and class they'd like to play, and then place the remaining back into their respective decks, and then the next 3 cards of each are drawn for the next player. So, for example, if we're playing with 3 players, what you're after here is you're going to look at the goal and the environment combinations of powers and read your best guess on how to solve those problems at the beginning. So it's an opening of the game draft. By going through and selecting 3 and 3, and then choosing your best combo, each player is going to do their best guess, and then you don't have the full option of having everything that you want each game. So we said that we're playing with 3 players each, or 3 players for this game. So we're going to pick another 3. So what we're going to assume is we're going to play, let's say we selected the paladin, the human paladin. Those are going to go together right here, and we'll put them in their better place here in just one moment. And then over here we're going to go with goblin sorcerer. Player 2 is goblin sorcerer. These remaining cards will then go back in the deck. So we have player 1 right here, player 2 right here. We would draw another 3 cards to then do player 3. Now if we were going to do player 4, we would do another 3. So for player 3, we can say that we're going to pick the halfling pirate, and then let's say the dwarf cleric. Turns out we're having a 4-player game. The last thing that we have to set up is your talent pool. So we have 27 upgraded workers and 9 expert workers. You'll put those together, give them a shuffle for a total of 36 cards. All right, we're going to flip those over and place those in the worker deck here. And then to set up the rest of the starting board, we're going to take this and we're going to fill up our applicant pool. And let's start off on the A side on both of those, okay? All right, for each player, we're going to grab a starting deck. We're going to shuffle those. Flip it over, we can shuffle it. We are going to draw 5. Take 5, and we're going to put those 5 in our hand. Okay? Every player will start with 5 cards, and play will begin from there. So our starting position, we'll have our remaining cards from our draw deck here, 5 cards in our hand, with our character and class arranged like this, with the binder clip icons in the middle here that match, to show you how to place those cards. So a review of what you have for a setup deck. This would be for a 1-player game. You'll have your goal at the top of the center column of the task queue. You will have an environment on the left-hand side over here, over the environment square. 36 task cards, 10 drama cards, 36 upgraded worker cards, and you'll have drawn 3 to fill up your applicant pool, which are the 3 spaces along the bottom. This is your drama track along the middle right here. You'll have selected a character and class with 5 cards in your hand, with 4 cards to draw from your draw deck for following turns.